Greetings, world and family. I am Richard, coming to you today being Tuesday, April the 1st. Well, how we used to call it, April Fools. I'd rather say Happy New Year's to all my beloved family members of love. But first, a little bit of feel good with some Dragon's Breath of Love. So burn, baby, burn. Give us some beautiful, healing Dragon's Breath of Love. To you, the family, as we love you. Yay! So yes, I've been busy doing back-to-back Zooms all day. And I just got a cancellation, or I think it's not really cancellation, it's I forgot. So that gave me the chance to come in really rapidly and give you a little reading today. So because I'm not research and I was doing my back-to-back, I don't really know what to tap into. So how about, Femi, we just go ask my higher self, the universe, my cards, for a general reading for la famille, for the collective. Higher self, oversoul, and universe. Please tell me everything I need to see, everything I need to know. As a general reading, what is going on around the world right now? Excuse me, I choked. And what can be expected? Perhaps let's see, let's go even further. How about higher self, oversoul, and universe? Please give me a general reading for the month of April. I swallowed down the wrong hole, you see. So for April, tell me everything I need to see, everything I need to know in this now. Why? Because I want it all. Let's cut, let's rock and roll, Femi. All right, so for April, general reading. Okay, so we're going to start off with healing, the age of Aquarius, off-world energy, rebalancing, cleansing the waters. Next in line, wow, we got a form of Gaia here with the Queen of Pentacles. So she is a very loving, birthing, she's motherly, right, to all of the elements. And then we have the Creator. Wow. So right now, guys, I got two major arcanas and I got a queen right here. So something big is happening for the month of April. But let's go on and then we'll go over it one more time. Yes? Okay, another, right under the star, I got another off-world energy, the Hermit, coming out of his slumber after the dark night of the soul to enlighten, loving it, heartbeat, off-world energy again. This is the heartbeat. So it is one for me as a reader with the Six of Cups. Off-world energy because we got the giant form here being generous to the regular sized human or mortal, giving like this cup about emotions filled to the brim with flowers. So it's of extreme help and generosity that thrives, right? Moving on, we got a new day, a new dawn, the golden era. These are all beautiful cards. And then for the future, we got the higher ground at warring with the Seven of Wands. Moving on, wow, the end of a world for the rebirth of a new one. This is loaded with major arcanas, and we end with a juggling. That's a ninth and final card. Juggling could be juggling systems, ways of beings, way that the world used to be to the transition to how it is going to be. Clarifier, something is very, something that is grueling is now coming to an end. Femi. When we have a tens, it's always about endings. In this case, we're dropping the wand, so something grueling, hard labor, we're done with it. And then at the heartbeat, because it created outer conflict, outer warring. You cannot build with this five, right? And then we end with keep to thyself, you are safe. Okay, loves it. Let's go for the golden major arcanas. My golden, beautiful Femi. Higher self, oversoul, and universe. Oh, this one wants out. We got the lover. So there's something about governments here, huh? governments, the lovers, very political in what I can see because I'm talking about the month of April. So tomorrow is going to be Liberation Day. I think there's going to be talk about finances. I did a reading, I don't remember when, 2 weeks ago maybe, and I don't really remember because I don't rewatch my videos, right? But I remember something very positive is going to come. Now, is it going to be that, because a lot of us have been waiting for like total roundups, and I don't think it's that. I think it's got to do with the golden era, gold coin, something that is financial, a switch, a change, with the lovers here. So let's see what else I can get. So I got the lovers as my first of my goldens. Then I will get Judgment Day, sounding off the trumpet. It's being trumpeteered. So whatever is said tomorrow, it is news, awakening the dead, the sleepers, for the end of an old world and the start of a new world, for the second special appearance in the spread today. Let's go over it one more time. My beautiful family, so in regards to the month of April, I should have asked regarding like an update for tomorrow, but this is for April. So maybe tomorrow, because I know it's going to be very positive. Now, is it going to be as big as many people's expectation? We'll have to see, but I'm looking at throughout April. So we start off with off-world energy, the star, the age of Aquarius coming in, cleansing the waters, right? And then we got Gaia here, a form of Gaia, of anything that is like abundant and maternal and divine, sacred feminine mother creation. She is birthing. And then we got the creator right there. So this is extremely positive as of yesterday, moving on to April. There's healing, there's birthing, and then we got the creator that's loud, proud, and online. Could also represent Trump, and tomorrow being the 2nd of April, Liberation Day. But whatever, if it does touch him, it is highly sponsored and backed by off-world energy. So going through the month, we got more off-world energy, meaning that we're coming out of a slumber. We've been asleep. We've been uncomfortable. We're coming out of the dark night of the soul. And then at the heartbeat, more off-world energy with the 6 of Cups. This is pure generosity of love to thrive, grow, create, be abundance, be happy. And then we got to start up a new day, a new dawn, going into a rebirth cycle, reincarnation. For the future, all this said and done gives us the higher ground at War Ring. It's the end of an old world for a rebirth of a new one. There where there's going to be a transition. That's how I'm taking it. The 2 of Pentacles, we're transitioning. It could be hard for, many. I mean, it's not going to be hard for me, the transition, because I'm already living into transitioned territory. Like what you focus on, you manifest. So like I know where the future is. So like for me, it's not going to be so much. But maybe, like for those that we had to wake up, the wake-up call. It could be a bit of a juggling. But also, this is not necessarily negative, guys. I actually feel it as very positive because we're juggling, transition from that old system that we now have the higher ground at War Ring, or that we are now in control, I should say. We are now in control because it's the end of the old for the rebirth of the new. So there's just like transition. So, month of April, because I'm talking about April. So I guess it'll get heightened towards my birthday, the 28th of April. And then in the clarifyings, I do have something extremely grueling coming to an end. We're dropping the wands. Hard labor is over because hard labor, this whole old system had created like outer conflict where you can't really build anything of substance. Not really. And then it's telling us that we are going to be safe. Keep to thyself. We're going to be safe. So maybe for the month of April, it would be like as, I don't know, advice, I guess I'm feeling. Say, don't get too carried away with information or things that pop, you know, like stay within, like keep to yourself, because in the end, you are safe, you know. Goldens, I do have about governments. I do have judgment, awakening the dead. Something is said. A trumpet has been trumpeted because it's the end of the old world for the rebirth of a new one. So I am absolutely loving this. And under deck of this one is a strategy. So everything that will go on throughout April, Femi, is strategic. Under deck of that one, it's a movie being played out. Then under deck of this one, more off-world energy coming in, because we've been on the abandoned, on the outskirt of absolute abundance. And then under deck of here, who do I have? Again, the creator / Trump. So this is looking beautiful to me. I'm gonna go grab, Sally wants to play. Higher self, oversoul, and universe. Hi, Sally. How's it going? Okay, show me no. Just because sometimes people think that I manipulate you because I move so fast. Show me yes. All right, so you were online. So was I accurate with this reading for the month of April? So there's a lot of healing. I do tap into that there's going to be more ships seen in the skies. We're going to have more off-world energy coming in. And there is something with tomorrow, indeed, April 2nd, with Liberation Day. Now, we'll ask, is it going to be like a day where we're going to see roundups? It's not going to be roundups, guy. No, it's not roundups. But does it touch like this financial system moving forward? The golden era, the age of Aquarius, coming out of a slumber, awakened, rebirth, a new world. Yeah, it is. So throughout April, I guess, the momentum will increase and grow. Beautiful baby Sally. Look at your hips. Oh my God, you're so shiny. I love you so much. So there, this is a very, very positive, my Femi. I love it. So I hope you enjoyed my little video. And I want you all to be very good to yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. And I'll catch you all on the next read. Rock and roll. I love you back. Bye.